174th start. Gets his first NASCAR Winston Cup win. Our Wrangler 5-star finish. And for more on Wrangler 5-star finishes, log on to NASCAR.com. That was great, wasn't it?
Dave, what's happened to 32? It looks like he's struggling a little bit.
Yeah, I just walked up on the pit box and checked with Mike Beam, his crew chief. Mike told me it was a little bit loose getting in now, and then just moments ago, Ricky radioed in that it's tight in the middle, and both those conditions make him about 2/10 slower per lap than he was in the last run.
Craven back to third, beginning to fall into the clutches of Jimmy Johnson in the 48 car. Change for 8th position. Ricky Rudd tried to pick up some of the spots that he lost earlier.
And meanwhile, bottom of the lead, the 97 car, Kurt Busch, is right there as they try to get through traffic. Benson, the 10 car, the leader on the outside, Busch on the inside. Who is it going to be?
We may see some chrome horn work here, BP.
Now, Bernie Sadler gets
out of the way.
Yep. So Kurt Busch is now the leader. First time all day he's led. He started 36th.
And what did Bill Weber say to stop the show? That Lee Petty won this race from 24th or 21st or something?
24th.
Man,
because he looked it up.
That's why you and I didn't have to.
That's right.
Because he did.
So Kurt Busch out in front now. Remember that Kurt's only NASCAR Winston Cup win came on a half-mile track. That was at Bristol back in April. 4 previous Martinsville starts for Kurt Busch. 3 finishes in the 30s. And then he finished 10th here in April of this year. And he's not wasting any time getting away from Benson either.
Oh, if anything, his car, well, he had the rear of the car sliding, so it may be a little bit loose here.
Championship standings, Tony Stewart running in 11th, Jimmy Johnson running in 4th. The gap was 97 between the two starting the day. And for a while it looked like it was going to grow, but all of a sudden Stewart's not as strong as he was earlier, and Johnson seems to have gotten better. How about Tony, Marty?
Yeah, Alan, the setup's kind of going backwards for Tony Stewart right now. He just radioed to Greg Zipadelli. He said they're starting to go away on us. They just have no forward bite off the corner. It's good in and good in the middle, but he just can't get to the gas like he wants to. And Wally and Benny, you know that can be so frustrating anywhere, but especially here at Martinsville.
Yeah, I would think if anything, he'd have problems with the push and the way the fenders are. But if the car's working through the middle, then no, it's got nothing to do with the fenders. And forward bite is tough here at Martinsville, because you're actually coming off the corner on a lot of it's concrete.
This is hard to get
place.
grip. Craven and Johnson and Earnhardt Jr. and Ward Burton all getting bunched up.
Because these guys realize you've got to go. A little less than 100 laps to go. If this thing stays green, they will not be pitting anymore.
Through Kyle Petty. Put some guys a lap down are the leaders. Mike Skinner's been put a lap down in the 4 car. He's in 28th place. Now 27 left on the lead lap. There's Skinner. Kyle Petty a couple of laps down. 38th place for him. See that junk fly at the camera there?
Well, there's plenty of that laying out there. A lot of rubber.
Good run for Bobby Labonte. Remember, what was it? Marty said that Bobby's crew told him yesterday, anything you can do to help this car would be appreciated. Well, whatever they've done, it's helped. He's in 7th place. Started 29th.
Ricky Rudd, the 28 car, is trying his best to close in on Bobby Labonte.
I don't think Bobby's got a mark on that car.
Pretty much be his style.
That's not how he does it.
Except you did that 360, and no one ever hit him. That was a... Marty?
Yeah, BP, remember, this is the car that won here in the spring, and this was kind of how he ran the spring race, too. Laid back in the early part of the race, came on at the end of the race. Bobby is very, very good on the long runs. You talked about that this could go green the rest of the way. If that does, Bobby Labonte could be in good shape, although he does need track position.
And he needs to keep that 28 car behind him, too. That's trying to get by him.
7th place here, Ricky Rudd trying to get it away from Bobby Labonte. Remember, Ricky Rudd was up in 3rd. That last pit stop, they lost some track position, put him back to 10th place, and now he's trying to gain what was lost. Talk about those pit stops being so important.
And right behind these guys, 88, Dale Jarrett on the inside of Rusty Wallace.
Rusty looked like a potential winner earlier.
Oh!
Wow, a little squeeze shot there. Did a little damage to the rear bumper.
66 car is Fukuyama.
Tony Stewart now trying to get by Rusty Wallace. Well, Rusty knows he wants to go on the outside of the 66 car because the Japanese fella, Hideo, has given these guys lots of room to do their racing.
He's done a good job.
Yes, he has.
I'm impressed. Tony Stewart said, he was asked about Fukuyama, he said, this will probably be the longest day of his life.
Yes.
And it may still turn out to be, but...
Well, I don't think he's used to running 500-mile races. Whatever he raced in Japan, they don't race that long over there. So this is quite different. It's a lot of conditioning.
By the way, Matt Wiz, this is 263 miles.
500 laps.
Well, darn it.
Oh, here we go. Jimmy Johnson. Craven about to lose another spot if Johnson has his way. Dave?
BP, remember how Ricky Craven could not run the high side before? He still didn't want to, but he radioed into his crew on the last lap. The throttle just stuck. He had to go high to save the car.
Ooh, that's not good.
That is not good. And they don't use a conventional throttle, you know, the shaft going through the firewall of the car. They use a cable system on this 32 car. Both his cars and the Gibbs cars use that.
So new 3rd place runner, Jimmy Johnson. While Tony Stewart's back in 11th. Could be a positive championship day for Johnson and team.
And Dale Earnhardt Jr., the 8 car. Another terrific run here at Martinsville. Remember last year and the year before how poorly he ran here, and in April he had a 5th place finish, a solid 5th place finish, and here he is again in 5th spot, very competitive. Trying it on the outside. I wonder if he knew of Craven's
Trouble. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Maybe we jinxed him.
We talked too much. Too much.
Caution number 11 for Hideo Fukuyama. And here they come back to the caution flag. Elliott Sadler, yeah, he'll get a lap back. All right, now. Pit stops, track position.
Oh, man, it's all going to be settled here on pit. Well, it's not all going to be settled on pit road because, after all, they'll have 80 laps to
Yeah, 90 laps, I'm coming in.
But you lose some track position on this pit stop.
You may not get it back.
That's right. Pressure's on the pit crews. As Fukuyama drives away, Kurt Busch leads him to pit road. Stops will be with 91 laps to go. Matt, you're up first.
And the pressure is on the Rubbermaid guys. They gained him 5 spots on pit road the last time. They're going to have flawless work again. They were talking about an air pressure adjustment in the left rear, but Jimmy Finnick called it off. They're going to make a wedge adjustment. The car a little free up off the corner, tied in the center, Marty.
Tony Stewart has dropped to 11th. Matt, he's a little bit tight. They go up half around on the track bar. They add a pound to the right rear tire, going for a 6th short track win. Bill?
Johnny Benson is chasing his first NASCAR Winston Cup win. They're just going to slap 4 tires on it, put in the fuel, and send him out.
Dave, the 32 car, they're going to fix the tight in the middle situation. Wedge, 4 tires for Ricky Craven. He thinks he's got the throttle sticking situation fixed from inside the car.
And Craven's going to come out in 2nd spot, looks like. And a great stop for the 12 car.
Oh, man. Log jam at the end of pit road. Watch this camera that we have at the scoring line at pit exit.
There goes Kurt Busch. Here comes Craven. And then here comes a mess. Genuine mess. Looks like 10.
12.
Newman.
48. Jimmy Johnson. Ward.
Junior. Rusty Wallace on the outside. Bobby Labonte. Man.
Still looking for Tony Stewart, too.
Yeah, where's Tony? Still haven't seen Tony. Still haven't seen Tony. Still haven't seen.
Wow.
There we see Tony.
90 laps to go. Getting down to the dramatic final laps of the short track race at Martinsville. Stay with us. It's going to get wild.